doing quite well, Father. You look so pale.
Quite well, my son. What have you tell me?
The post has arrived. A letter from our correspondent at Leipzig.
Any tales of Karl?
Why, yes. But I know not. I fear your health. Are you really quite well, Father?
Are the fish in the water? Does he let my son Karl? What means that in my house? You have asked me that question twice.
If you're unwell, or at the least apprehensive of being so, permit me to differ. I will speak to you at a more fitting season. These are no tidings for a feeble frame.
Gracious heavens, what am I doing to here?
First, let me retire and shed a tear for my lost brother. Would that my lips might be forever sealed, for he is your son. Would that I could throw an eternal veil over his shame, for he is my brother. But to obey you is my first, though painful, duty. Forgive me. Therefore,
Oh, Karl, did you but know what function planted in your father's body? That one dragon leopard over you 10 years to my life. Yes, bring back my youth. Rest now. Age fresh intelligence, but how did that step yet to the grave?
is it so, old man? Then farewell. For even this very day we might all have to tear our hair over your coffin.
Stay! There remains but one short step more. The devil will be. The signs of the Father shall be with the third and fourth generation. The devil will be. The devil will be.
You know our correspondent. See, I could give a finger of my right hand when I pronounce him a liar, a base, a slanderous liar. Forgive me if I do not let you read it yourself. You must not. You cannot. Yet know all.
All, my son. You're about to spare me crutches.
Leipzig, May the 1st. Were I not bound by an inviolable promise to conceal nothing from you, not even the smallest particular, that I am able to collect regarding your brother's career. Never, my dearest friend, should my guiltless pen become an instrument of torture to you. I can gather from 100 of your letters how tidings such as these must pierce your fraternal heart. It seems to me as though I saw you for the sake of this worthless, this detestable. Oh, my father, I'm only reading you the mildest of the passages. This detestable man, shedding 1,000 tears. Alas, mine flowed before you have heard anything.
Go! Go!
Pale as death, sinking down in his chair, cursing the day when his ear was first greeted with the lip-sync cry of father. I have not yet been able to discover all, and of the little, I do know I dare tell you only a part. Your brother now seems to have filled his infamy. I, at least, can imagine nothing beyond what he has already accomplished. But possibly his genius may soar above my conceptions. After having contracted debts to the amount of 48,000 ducats, a good round sum for pocket money. Father, and having dishonored the daughter of a rich banker, whose affianced lover, a gallant youth of rank. The injured cry aloud for satisfaction. Warrants have been issued for his apprehension. A price is set on his head, the name of Moore. No, these unhappy lips should not be guilty of a father's murder. Do not believe it, Father. Believe not a syllable of this.
No! No more, my son. No more.
Infamous, most infamous Carl. Oh, that he bore not the name of Moore, then my heart would beat less warmly for him. This sinful affection, which I cannot overcome, will one day rise up against me before the judgment seats of heaven.
My name. My other name.
Aye, well I knew it.
My prospects. My golden dreams. too, my friends. You too. Oh, my children. How envy your shafts and live in my heart.
Father, you know I too have a spirit, but my spirit bears a sting of scorpion. And then it is a dry old common place, the cold and wooden friends, and all the pretty little epithets which contrast between us, such as your fatherly affection when you were sitting on your knees, or playfully patting your cheeks. He would die, forsooth, within the boundaries of his own domain, moulder away and soon be forgotten, while the fame of his universal genius spread from pole to pole. Ah, the cold and dull wooden friends, thanks to heaven, with uplifted hands, that he bears no resemblance to his own brother.
Forgive me, my son. Reproach not your happy father, who is fondest hope, a brief visionary, the one focal, through a car, was these tears. Through you, my friends, wipe them from my eyes.
Yes, Father, we will wipe them all from your eyes. Your Franz will dedicate his life to prolong yours. Do you believe me?
Great are the duties which devour for you. Heaven bless you, for who watches me, will be to me.
Now tell me frankly, Father, should you not be a happy man, were you not obliged to call this son your own?
Mercy, spare me. Will the nurse first place him into my arms? I held him up to heaven and exclaimed, am I not truly blessed?
So you have said that. Now, have you found it so? You may envy the meanest peasant on your estate in the matter of this, that he is not a father of such a son. So long you call him yours, you are wretched. Your misery will grow with his years. He will lay you in your grave.
No, he has already reduced me to the neglected fourscore.
Well, suppose you are to disown this son.
Franz, what have you said?
Is not your love the source of all your grief? Root out this love, then he will concern you no longer. But for this weak and reprehensible affection, he will be dead to you. It is more profitable to let one of your members to perish than to cast your entire body into the hell. Those are the very words of the Holy Bible.
Would you have me cause my son?
No, by no means. God forbid. But whom do you call your son? He to whom you have given life, and who in return did his utmost to shorten yours.
It is all too true. It is a judgment upon me. The Lord has chosen him as his instrument.
See how filially a bosom child behaves. He destroys you with the excess of your paternal sympathy, murders you with the means of the love you bear him, has called round the father's heart to crush you. When you lay Mary in the ground, he become lord of your possessions and master of his own will. And with that barrier removed, his tyranny rushed out without a leash. Father, imagine yourself in his place. How often he would wish you dead, and how often too he would wish me his own brother. For I am the only one who could stand in this way. I call this a filial gratitude for a father's tenderness, to sacrifice 10 years of your life for one lusty moment of pleasure. In one voluptuous moment, to stake an honor of an ancestry we have stood tall for 7 centuries. Do you call this a son, Father? Answer me. Do you call this your son?
An undutiful son. Honest. But still my child.
A most
My
precious
child.
and admirable child, whose constant study is to get rid of his own father. Oh, that you could learn to see it clearly. That the veil must be removed from your eyes one day. You must confirm his vices in your indulgence. Doubtless, you will avert the curse from heaven of him. One yours, Father. One yours. Will you fall with twofold vengeance?
Just. Most just. Might be all the guilt.
How many thousands have drained the voluptuous bowl of pleasure, only to be rewarded by the repercussion of suffering. And is not the bodily pain the very embodiment of the divine will? And what men should dare to deny it because of their own selfish wishes? Well, Father,
I will write to him the right protection,
that would be most wise and prudent.
that he will come again
It will have the most salutary effect.
under his forms.
Right. Quite right. But suppose he come in disguise of a hypocrite's mask, implores your compassion with tears, widows from your party. They quit you again on the morrow, and jeers at your weakness in the arms of his harlot. No, Father. He will return with his own accord, until his conscience forces him to repent.
I will write on the spot to that effect.
No. Stop, Father. One word more. Your just indignation, my prompt reproach is too severe. It might break his heart. And then, do you not think the very act of writing with your own hands might be construed into an act of forgiveness? It's not better, and I think, that you would construe the act to me.
Do it, my son. It will indeed might broken my heart. But don't curse him, please. Don't curse him.
Does it read that?
Write in the Father's heart. But I charge you, do not drive so much despair.
That I will carry the rest, Father. This grace of you to heaven. Make yourself easy, old dotard. You will never more hold your dearest child in your chest. There's a gulf between the two of you, as impassable as heaven is from hell. Why? What a sorry burglar had I been, had I not skilled enough to pluck a son from a father's heart. Though he's riveted with hooks of steel, he's torn from your arms before you could imagine a separation possible. Godspeed to you, Master Franz. You have drawn magic circle of curses which he cannot overlift. The course is clear. I shall carefully pick up the scraps of my paper. For how easily my handwriting might be recognized. And grief will soon be the end of the old gentleman. And as for her, I shall tear this scar from her heart. Though half her life come with her.
I'm disgusted with his edgy of his thrillers. No reason to let my Pluto. Yosef is a pimp. You should lead. The glowing sparkle promises battles. And now, the substitute for it, the flash of light podium. A stage fire, reaching not so much as light or pipe. The present generation may be compared to rats calling about the club of Hercules. Our French Abbé lays it down that Alexander was a poacher. Our fiscal professor, holding at every word, a bottles of voltage with his nose. Pictures of strength, fellows, looking at the bright traffic side, the touch behind it. Whimpering boys of themselves with praising out of soda and cannon, and blubber over the victory of city, because they are what to control them. Sporting into Alexandrian style, lead yourselves. I tell you, fire, upon this week. If you need quit for nothing, but to ponder of the days of former times, and torture the heroes of antiquity with commentaries or mangle them in tragedies. The figure of his wife is right now, and the propagation over the human species has become dependent on the potential of blood to liquor. T. Brother! T! No! I hate to think of it. I might just get my body into states, a threatless viral in the tunnels of the moon. What might have risen to an eagle's height has been reduced to a small pest by law. Never yet has law fought a great man. It is liberty that breeds giants and heroes. Oh, that the spirit of Hammer still goes in his ashes. Set me at the head of an army of fellows like myself, and under Germany shall spring a republic compared to which Roman authority will be bad as nunneries. Bravo! Bravissimo! You are coming to like it now. I have something for you here, Moore, which has long been on my mind, and you are the big man for it. Drink, brother, drink! What did Tiny choose? A kingdom of Jerusalem and your tabbies? But tell me, is it not Quiver's king? We send the fourth manifest for the court of the world, and someone to passion, or that do not eat. Comrades, there must be an end now of our fooleries. Fee, you are not going to pray a Purika-san, a fellow like you who with his son has swatched hydrographic on my face. Some 3 queer drivers inscribed in the depths in a deep ear. Charity the story, a great dog humor. Ha! I must bring my own picture that we can fire in your veins, if nothing else had power to inspire you. Do you remember how the head of college for the young dog leg to be shut off? But you, with a lunatic, would order me to be brought up in Leipzig, so that in the course of 8 hours, there were no bomb, nothing over the place. Even fish began to rise. Implies the magistrate town council ordered vengeance. And are you not ashamed about these things? Have you not shamed enough you to blush even at the recollection of such pranks? Come, come! You are no longer Seymour. Do you remember how 1,000 times, on the hand, you made the old governor bidding him by all means, awake and script to get as much he could? For that, you will sweep on your dinosaurs. Don't you remember? Don't you remember? Oh, you grew to nothing with a love of back at it. You were speaking like a man, a gentleman. But I caution you for reminding me of it. I caution myself for violence, but it was done in the fumes of wine, and my heart and my tongue arches. No, no, that cannot be. Impossible, brother. You are not in earnest. Tell me, come. Let me tell you a story of my useful days. There was a ditch close to my house, 8 feet wide at the least, which we were trying over for a while. But it did not go. Splash! So you were exploring. I made a hiss, a roll of laughter, led to a shower of snowballs. By the side of my house, I had that dog was laying chased. Savage beast! Which is catching out by the petticoat with the quickness of lightning. You see incautious path near him. Now, it was greatest try to tease him as every possible way. And it was enough to make a word burst with laughing. To see the beast fixed eyes on me with such fierceness, if he could not get at me. Well, what happened? Worse, when I was amusing myself in this manner, I hit it back in the lip with a stone. That, in his fury, he broke loose my leg upon me. I tore away lightning. But they will take it. The co-founder ditch landed in my way. What was to be done? The dog was close to my heel and quite furious. There was no time to deliberate. I take a spring and cleared the ditch. To the lip, I was in there for life and lips. The beast would have to the attempt. And to what does on this tend? To this! That may be the strength of this occasion. For which reason, I never despair when things are the worst. Courage grow with danger. Power resistance increase my pressure. It is evident my obstacle. She is to my path. That must design me great man. I'm not aware of anything for which we require courage and have not already shown it. Indeed. And so, you mean to let go to rest, to bury your talent? Do you think your party achievement at life among the new pursuit of genius? Let us but get to the great work. Paris and London. Where gig or beer is study a man as honest. It is the LGBT practice on handicap zero grand scale. How we stare, how we open the eyes to see signatures forgotten. That's loaded, look pick. That Spiegel, Musket is able to hang on the first gallows with time to be the archer. How? No. I shouldn't wonder if your proficiency wants us too. I began to think you mistrust me. Only wait till I have grown up at it. You self your wonders, your little play, your periclarium. When my teaming, what is deliberate? How it creep up within me. Brainstorm, a tiny in my soul. Gigantic brother fermented creative play. Comes literature, with a statue, my entity faculties. Perfect and my prospect. I awake. I feel what down. The what down to me. You are fool. The wine struggling in your brain. Spiegel, they will say. Are you much Spiegel? It is pity. The king will say that we are not made a general. Spiegel. He would have thirst Australians to the butterhole. Yes, I hear the doctor lamenting. It is crying shame that he was not bred to medicine. He would have thirst Australian butterhole. Yes, the sunny will differ in the cabinet. He would have turned fun into Lloyd Doors by his magic. And Spiegel will be the world from east to west. A pleasant journey to you. I leave you to climb to the summit of glory on the pillars of infamy. In the shade of my ancestral growth, in the armors of my Amelia, a nobler joy awaits me. I have already, last week, written to my father to implore his forgiveness, and have not considered this circumstance from him. And where there is sincerity, there is compassion and help. Let us take leave of each other, words. After this day, we shall meet no more. The post has arrived. My father's forgiveness was already within the walls of this town.
Do you know that there is a search for us? At every moment, we may expect to be apprehended.
I'm not surprised, Ari. Nor do I care how much girl. Have you not seen Razman? Did he sleep with no letter that she had for me?
I suppose he has some. For he has been looking for you a long time.
Rescue? Where? There?
Still, we desired him at this place. You clever, sir.
I do not tremble. What should I tremble for? Friend, this letter rejoices with me. And the happiest of them, tremble. Why should I tremble? The letter. Where is the letter? What now? How is he petrified? My brother's hands.
What the devil is this figure above there?
Fellows out of his senses. He's playing tricks like a monkey. He has got saved by the system.
Speaker, the best doesn't hear me.
Hello, fellow. Are you in a dream? Or where are you going? What's the matter, more?
What can be the matter? He is as pale as a corpse.
Lost, forever.
He must have got strange news. Let's see what it can be.
Unfortunate brother, a present being. I'm sorry to inform you that you have nothing more to hope to your father. Says you may forever your evil genius direct you. He gives it up to the addition. He bids me tell you that so you are to come in tears and cling to his needs. You are need not go further. That you expect a dungeon or the castle for your apartment, and great water for your sustenance, till your grassy hairs outgrow the withers of virtue. Dear his very words, he ordered me to stop here, to bid you an eternal adieu. I bid you to my soul.
Here's a pretty sweet little water for you. And this for me is for plants.
Bread and water. What's that word? A fine light indeed it. No, I shall find better for you than that. Here, oh wait, I must keep for you.
What does that book say? This earth pretends to think for us all.
Poor creatures, poor men, have animals, no heart, have to attempt anything that great.
We are. You are quite right. But what do you propose for our relief? What's the plan for raising us from this pitiful state? Come it as?
Poor things, you got from this pity state. Pity indeed it. I thought you had a trim of blood at last. You have made a fine cavalcade, and now you may stable your horses, speaking honest indeed. If we did not his own curse, I will make healed of you. Prince, bow demigod!
Why, that's pretty well to begin with. Either engage something that will cost a head and two at least.
Not a head, I answer for it. There's nothing ordered but courage. As for the genius, then contrivance, I take all upon myself. Courage, I say give up courage. Mama, father, courage, it's the word.
Courage! I could fight the devil in his own shape for this one and the gathers!
That's what I like. Well, Here, college. Let one of you step forward and say, "I'm something left to lose. I'm not quite straight to bear, but not what I want you."
What's the use of all this palaver? If we have sense to comprehend the business and courage to execute, speak it out.
Well, then hearken. If you drop a jam of blood and heroes in your bed, come. Let us betake ourselves to the forest of Bohemia for the lover of drinks. What do you stare? Is a little flash of out already?
You are not the first law indeed. Class set a girl at defiance, and yet, what choice is left us?
What choice? Why? You have no choice. Light or darkness, death or life. Then what you have to choose? Upon charming productive occupations.
You are the police of orators, but you make an honest man. A scoundrel, but say gentleman, what become of more?
Honest man, say you, will be the less. An honest man, if you follow my advice, say you are the present. To ease the midst of party him vote. Give him a sunship, golden dream for it. To bring the standing measure into circulation. To regulate the unequal birth of fortune. To bring back the golden edge to the droppiness of burden.
Great and massive by heaven, speaker. You have sound like all fails to lose the yearning careless consciousness. Take me to yourself, I'm yours forever.
Up starts my voice. I will cut your seasons. College. As for the Xenian, I hear to the health to the gold mercury. Oh! Here he goes!
Now, for business, a 2 months we shall be able to whatever I'm so
Sultry, my boy, sultry. Where are you going? The beast must have a head to its body. Rome and Sparta could never have stood without a chief to command them.
Yes, very right. But speak purpose, we must have a ship. A man of talent, great ditch, a brisk head.
If there was any hope, any chance, that already spare be his content.
Why is be my friend difficult? As you may be the guided sleep. We should be fed by the wings and the waves, and however cumbersome. Maybe the step weight of tide, speed down boarding, my boy. Perhaps he may prevent uppers.
It will be all children's play. He's not our leader. Without more, we are body without a soul.
Blockhead!
Man, pulse, torturous crocodiles, your eyes are water, your hearts are idle, kisses on your lips, and poniards in your bosom. The lion and the panther feel their rest, the ravens seem to bring her to young, and she,
Hey, Moore, what's your opinion?
whatever might can devise, I have learned to hear, I can smile, when my enemy strokes my hot blood, but when the father of love becomes a furious hate, then let fire at you, where once was humanity. The tender-hearted lamb becomes a tiger, and every feeling of this torture flame we rot to ruin us prepare.
Hear me, Moore. Hear what I say.
It is incredible that way. So honest a request. A picture of mystery, so strong contrition, so sincere. The most savage beast would have guessed that she, if I should publish it to the world. It will not be believed. It will be thought a rival of the human species, and yet, oh, that I could blood a trumpet of value. Through all nature and seven else and things to war against this savage race.
Do you hear more? This French makes him deaf.
Begone! Is it you, the man? Was not you born a woman? Out of myself with a human face. I loved him with such unnotable affection. No son ever loved a father so. I have sacrificed 1,000 lives for him. Teach me where to strike. That I might destroy the joys of existence. Oh, he was my friend, my angel, my God.
Maybe such men let us but speak to you.
Come up with us to the forest of Bohemia. We will form a troop of lovers and then...
You shall be a captain! You must be a captain!
Slave and coward! Who put that thought in your head? Tell me, sir. That man's heart of yours never conceived the project. Who put in your head? Yes, by the 1,000 armed death of our divinity robbers and assassins. As my soul lives, I will be your captain.
Long live the captain!
So now, I am your captain, and go lead to him, whom shall murder and destroy. He shall have a king's words. Here stand armed in a circle, and swear to be true to me, to death.
To this!
And now, by this man's right hand, I swear to be your faithful commander, to death. Now, by my soul, I corpse of him, who first used to be among you, and whenever this owes me, such my fate from you. Are you agree?
We are all agreed!
Then, let's go! The cutter defective! You have both treason!
Your face is averted from me. Am I less worthy than he who is accursed of his own father?
Wait, what loving? Compassion father, who abandoned his operating water monsters in his comfortable home. He pampered his way built his wine, and stretched out his puzzle nipple now, while his nervous son is starving. Shame upon you, ye human wretches. Shame upon you, ye so reverent, ye broken humanity. His only son.
Oh, I thought he had two.
Yes, he deserved to such sons as you are, on his deathbed. He will stretch out his withered hand for his skull, and lick with the children, like a few ice cold hand for his glance.
Dearest, you are raving. You are to be pitied.
Oh, you didn't give your brother? No, monster, you hate me. I hope you hate me too.
I love you as much as I love myself,
If you
Amelia.
love me, you will not refuse my one little request.
None. None if you ask no more than my life.
If that is the case, then one request. You will so easily, so really glad. Hate me. I shall express brusquely what I think you'll call, and the issue for a moment to enter my mind that you do not hate me. You promise me this? Now. Go and leave me. I should love to be alone.
Lovely enthusiast, how greatly I admire your gentle and affectionate heart. He and she, cowering so monarch, like a god within his own temple. He stands before you waiting, feeling your imagination stream. The whole creation seems to you to be centered at him, reflecting him alone, and give you no other echoes but of him.
Yes, very. I own it, despite of we all, barbaric as we are. I will own it before all the world. I love him.
Inhuman, cruel, to requite a love like this, to forget her.
Forgive me?
Did you not place the ring on his finger? A diamond ring? A pledge of your love? Why? How is it possible for a youth to resist the fascinations of a wanton? Who could blame it on him, since he had nothing else to give away? And of course, she repaid his interest with caresses and embraces.
I really want it.
It is disgraceful. It would not be much, however, if there were all. A ring, be it ever so costly, is a thing a man may always buy of a jewel. Perhaps the pattern did not please him, or perhaps he exchanged it for one more beautiful.
But my ring, I say my ring.
Even yours, Amelia. How brilliant, resting on my finger, and from Amelia. Death itself should not have plucked it hence. It is not the costliness of a diamond, not the cunning of the pattern, but love, which constitutes its value. It's not so, Amelia. Dearest child, you are weeping. Woe be to him to cause those precious drops to flow from your heavenly eyes. If you knew it all, if you could but see him yourself, see him under its form.
Monster, what do you mean? What for do you speak of?
Hush, hush, gentle soul. Press me no further. If it had only some veil, that horrid voice, in which it shrouds itself from the eyes of the entire world. Do you remember that miserable wretch in our hospital still, Amelia, who was breathing his spirits heavily away? Well, modesty seems to have cast down her abashed eye as she passed him. You cried woe upon him. Recall that hideous image, and And all Carl stands before him. His kisses are estimates. His lips poison.
Shameless liar!
What sensations of love! What branches in those embraces! But it's not unjust to condemn a man because of his diseased exterior. Even in the most wretched lump of deformity, and so great and worthy of life, may beam forth like a pearl on a donkey. Even from lips of corruption, love man. To be sure, if vices should undermine the very foundations of a character, if with chastity, virtue too should take her flight, as the fragrance departed from the faded rose, if with her body, so too should be tainted and corrupted.
Carl, now I recognize again. Your home. Oh, it was all a lie. Even know it's correct. Why I look in such haste? I fly from you, you see?
Let me go. Let me go, Amelia. To let me vent of my tears. Tyrannical father. To abandon the best of his children to disgrace. I will throw myself on his feet. On my knees, I will conjure him to transfer the curse he had pronounced. His inheritance. To hate me. My blood. My life. My all.
What about my home? Yours. What's it in France?
Oh, Amelia, how I love you for this unshaken constancy to my brother. How nobly you have realized my wishes. With those tears, those sighs, those divine indignation. And for me too. For me. Our soul is so truly harmonized.
Oh, that they never did.
At last, they harmonized so truly that I always thought the two of us might be twins. And were it not for that unfortunate difference in person, to be twin-like, which it must be admitted, would be the disadvantage of Carl. You are, Alvin said to myself. You are the very Carl, his echo, his counterpart.
No, not just like of heaven. Not under him. Not Louis Parker's soul.
So entirely the same with our dispositions. Roses were his favorite flower. And what flower do I esteem above the rose? He loved music beyond expressions. And you are the witnesses. You stars. How often have you heard me playing on the harpsichord in the dead silence of night, when all around me lay buried in darkness and slumber? And how is it possible for you still to doubt, Amelia? If our love reaches one same perfection, if it is the self-same love, how could it degenerate?
Traitor! Now you are masked in the very word. He conjured me. If he died, taught me no other love. You see how he fears, how execrable. Why at my side?
You know me not, Amelia. You do not know me in the least.
Oh yes, I know you. From henceforth I know you. And you're pretending like him. You mean to say that he waits for me in your presence? Yours? He would soon know how to scream and nail purely. Be gone this instant.
You hate me then.
Go, I say. You have rolled in a precious hour. Maybe deducted from your life.
Just you wait, Amelia. You shall learn to tremble before my sight. You sacrifice me for that beggar!
I despise you, no way! Go, base villain. Now, Carl, I'm making yours over. Beggar did his day. Then, if the world turned upside down, beggars and kings, and the kings are beggars. I know the wrath he wears for the imperial couple. The look with his dead mouth, indeed, is never a loyal look. A look withered into the night. The cloudly, the fog, the trail returned great. Introduced with you, glittering pebbles. They condemned the covers of table bottoms. To Papa, they live down in culture luxury. Come, thus, I'm worthy of you. Maybe you slumber, as a roses free perfume. May the image of cow visiting a dream. In your wicked bed roses. A tree was you at the perfume, mind of rosemary.
Oh, Carl! Carl! Carl!
Sir, his guardian angel has heard my plea here. This is sweet bleed in the ear. His neighbor returned. I stay here.
Are you there? Are you truly there? Oh, do not look so pitiful, Abba. I'm miserable enough already.
Uncle, my dear uncle.
Was not there? But I don't hang his mind. It's not the small of roses. Oh, head from France. Where am I? Are you here? Manis?
You had a delightful sleep, uncle.
I was dreaming in my car. Why did it break my dreams? I might have pardon from his mouth.
It's pardon. Angel has been written to me. He forgives the uncle. Pardon my car. I forgive you too.
No, no. That one chick. That little pale bear witness in spite of you. Poor girl.
Can he because you love? She eated my father.
When what did I? My child. Unknowingly. It is done for free. Know you that picture of him?
This is called.
It was his 16th year. But now, how changed. I should have to think upon it. That sweetness now. Firmly answer me. That's my despair. It was upon his birthday in the bowl of jasmine that you should destroy it.
Never will I forget the day. Must not go forever.
I was so happy in your love.
No, no, it is not he. Son of heaven. This is not my call. Here, he is a commercial sales of there is a difference. The peasant can give no idea or just nothing in the art. I was mere in novice in the art. France.
What is the matter now?
Sir, I have dreadful news for you. Would you bear to hear it?
I know but one thing terrible to hear. Speak it out.
I received this letter from Herman. His subordinate went to war in Acre. He wrote this letter about your son.
Is he alive? Is he alive? Where is he? Where? Where?
Amelia, please calm down.
Please let me skip his profiles. Carl de Moor. He got a pair of colors. He followed Matthias in his victories. He and I stand in the same tent. Often did he speak of his old father, the days of his former progress, and of his blasted hopes, till his eyes ran over at the thoughts.
Do not look at me, Amelia.
After this day, again, found him, lying on the field. With his left hand, he was stopping the blood that flowed from a large wound. He had buried his right hand in the earth. Fellow soldier, said he, I am told that a general has fallen an hour ago. He is fallen, said I. And you well then, said he. Every brave soldier ought to follow his general. He took his hand from the wound, and in a few moments, breathed his last like a hero. Curse me this letter!
My malediction was his death. He died in despair.
My call.
Are you all right?
Don't touch me.
Damnation!
My child, my daughter, do not look, do not abandon me. Range, give me my best out.
Who gave him this malediction? Who made him rush on battle and on death? Who drove him to despair? Oh, he was a charming youth! Curse be his murderers!
A curse on the father. The mother is our son. I'm that curse father. He loves me, even he says. To express my vengeance, he rests on battle and on death. Monster that I am! Monster!
He's dead now. which signifies this idle lamentation. It is easier to take a man's life than to bring a dead man back to life again.
Wretch! It was you who threw him off, who forced that malediction to my heart. Give me back my son!
Rouse not my fury, father. I abandon you in death!
Monster! A human monster! 10,000 curses on your head! You have lost me, oh my only son! Oh, to despair not to die! They abandon me in death. Is my good angel friend. Yes, every angel must possess the mother of the holy mother. We know that is despair. We know pitiful despair. No son, no daughter, no friends. Is that to be found, not mankind. Oh, to despair, not to die.
Dead! Quite dead! Oh my god!
Dead. Quite dead. Reason why? Because of my lie. Finally, I've stepped into hell. I'll get authority, Amelia. I suppose you will curry my favor soon.
God!
Welcome, brother. Welcome, my brave. Where have you learned enlightening in tempest? Where come you from now?
Hot from here wipes other planets. There were mere sprouts. Housekeeper, he may be committed on a sail return. He had just words good to me on the road. And how did it feel since rescue? How got it away? I got in such speed, my boy. I prefer go dinner.
Don't doubt it. We heard of it in all the newspapers. But where the evidence have you picked up all these fellows? Blood and thunder! You brought a little army. You regret a hero.
Had I? A scent of a quiver dog stew hung up in the hand in the sun. And when you five pounds, it is gone in the twinkling of eyes. The devil himself, Chandelier.
The captain will welcome these brave boys. He has got his fine favors too.
Shout, you captain! Put his men and mine in competition. Ha!
Well, we are may count fingers, but I tell you our captain's reputation has brave barrels. Marijuana.
So much rust.
What now? Who's there? Are there any toilets in forest?
Quick! Quick! Where the rest? Down! Do you stand chattering there? Don't you know? Poor Bardo!
What now? What of him?
He hung that's all. He and one more!
Pardon? What? Where? We did hear it.
He had nothing on him. He was three times put to the lock to make discover his captain. The brave battle never squeaked. Yesterday he got his sentence. And this morning he went off expert to the devil!
Domination! Has the captain heard of it?
He heard of it only yesterday. He is foaming with rage. You know he always thought rightly with Bible. But now he underwent the lock. We got ropes and a ladder to try to get him out. But it was all in vain. Moore himself put on the dress of our captain and got into him. He endeavored to persuade him to change clothes with him. But Baldo possibly refused. Now the captain has sworn on us. That made all our affairs stand on end. The town is safe, I fear. We go for it. He has long old, he was fought for incurable bigotry. As you know, when he said, "I do it," it is as good as if we have done it already.
Oh, good God! Papa. What guy? Architect! Another! It's a captain!
Hey! Hey!
Baldo! My head is Baldo!
Speaker! Gilbert! Westman!
Baldur, stand down rightly, fire and fury.
Liberty! You on chair farmer, Rosman, take my horse Gilbert and watch him goodbye. That was hot work.
Well, pilot food. Are you ready for air?
Are you his ghost? Or am I a crew? Or are you ready, man?
The identical, alive whole. Where do you think I come from?
It will pass a witch tale. The staff has already broken over you.
I thought it was, and more than that. I come straight away from the gallows. Only let me get my breath. Gilbert Vitilio, give me a glass of brandy. You dear Judge Spiegel, I thought we should have met again another place. But give me a glass of brandy. My bones are tumbling to pieces. Oh, my captain, where is my captain?
Have patience, man. Have patience. Just tell me. Say, come. Let's hear. How did you escape? In the name of wonder, her came out to get back again? My brain is bewildered. From the gallows, you say?
Ah, that is capital. That warms the inside. Straight from the gallows, I tell you. You stand there, Mr. As if that was impossible. I can assure you, I was not more than 3 paces from that blessed order, on which I was to mount to Abraham's bosom. So near, so very near, the live soul, skin unknown to the detective room. That big simple of my life was not worth a pinch of snuff. To the captain, I am indebted for worth and liberty and life.
What a great!
You was help in it. You cannot judge of it. You should have marched like me with a rope round your neck, traveling to grave in the living body, and seen the hard sacramental homes and hangman ceremonies. And then, at every reluctant step, as the struggling feet were thrust forward, to see the infernal machine on which I was to be elevated, wearing more and more hideously in the blaze of a noonday sun, and the hangman's equestrians watching for their prey, and horrible sound singing, the cast-strong steel rings in my ears, and the screeching hungry ravens, who were hovering over the heart of the carcass of my predecessor. Still this, I more, to have a taste of the fierceness which was in store for me. Brother! And then, all of a sudden, a signal of deliverance. It was an explosion, as if the whole of heaven were rent in twain. Hearken, fellows, I tell you, if a man were to leap out of a fiery furnace into a freezing lake, he could not feel the contract heart so strongly as I did when I gained the opposite shore.
Privilege! Well, you have got nobody. Here's the happy regeneration.
No! By all the treasures of Mama, I should not like to go through it the second time. Death is something more than Holocaust, and its terrors are even worse than death itself.
And how do you magazine leap into the air? Don't you see that, Wagner? There was a reason. The air tungstone for my brimstones. And if the fourth one of Moloch was to be an open firmament. It's the master slow captain. I envy you for it.
If the town makes it a holiday trip to see our comrade killed by Bailey Hawk, why the devil should we scruple to sacrifice the city for the rescue of our comrade? And by the way, our fellows had the extra trait of being able to conquer worse than old emperor. Tell me, what have you thought?
I corrected the sense from church during the hall. The thought was for the other clothes.
It was well done. What did you establish in the church? They offer it to the creator who did it such simply. Why, they leave his creatures died of hunger. Do you know how many I haven't lost?
And it's sweet. They say, it's the part of magazine I love the sweet not the atoms.
Baldur, you are daily words.
Pablo, one of that. But if they were puppy men, it'd be another matter. But their babes in swaddling clothes and children all nothing that can float flies. And well, try that. Stop scuttles who could have gone to the door!
Oh, that's what about creatures. See people say, old men and infants.
Yes. And when I just passed by the cottage, I heard a great scaring inside. I looked in, and when I came to examine, what do you think it was? Why? An infant! Infant!
to charity. On fast poster. Never let me see you to. What? To murmur? To hesitate? Who dares hesitate when I comment? Or everything I say? And there are others among you from vengeance. I know this detail, but I am sleeping among you alone, and the holder of fearful must wrong. Here, the notes. The avenger in heaven. How can I avoid it? Other than my great gods. If the engines, pestilence, and famine and floods, all over the just and the unjust. Who can stay the frame, which is kindled to destroy the honestness, from extending to the best harvest? Oh, I am the slaughter of women, children, and the sick. How this weighs me down. It has caused my courage achievement. There she stands, powerful, abashed and disgraced in the sight of heaven. The boy that presumed to win the job standing and overthrew pygmies when he should have to press titans. Go! Go! It is not for the puny soul grave to wield the avenging sword of sovereign justice. You did fail at your first testing. Here. I announce the honest thing. I go to hide myself in some deep cleft of the earth.
Look out, Captain! There is mischief in the wind. Whole detachment of Bohemian cavalry scouring the forest. That infernal must have betrayed us.
Captain! Captain! They have tracked us. Some thousand of them have cuddled around the middle war! Ha! Have you rolled it out of the Veraveta dress? Come be Garibaldo! I have long wished to have a boat with those knights of the bread basket. Where is the captain? Is the whole troop assembled? I wish we have powder enough.
Hamada, I believe you, but we are only 18 in all. Therefore, sky speed 1 to 20.
So much the better. And though they were richer just like way too now, I don't know how many children you did the under the bird seats. Father, there's nothing to fear. They sell their lips for 10 pence. And are we not fighting for our necks? We will pour into them like cadarius, and fire burns upon their heads like crushes of thunder. But still the devil is the captain.
For sex are in this extremity. Is there no hope of escape?
Escape?
Oh, that I had tarried in Jerusalem.
I wish you are trapped in a cesspool. You pottery cowards with defenseless lands. You are mighty men, but a sight of a pale beast and confirmed snake. Now show your courage, or you shall be sent up in an assist hide and bite it death with dogs.
The captain! The captain!
I have allowed them to be heavy on every side. Now, they must fight with the energy of despair. Now, my boys, not forwards. We must fight like the force, or we are utterly lost.
Ha! I ripped them open with my tusk. Choose their entrance protruded by the earth. Lead on, Captain. We will cut him into the very jaws of death.
Charge all your arms. You plenty of powder, I hope.
Powder? Not to beat the earth up to the men.
Every once in a while pistol, ready loaded, and 3 carbine to bed.
Good. Now, some of you must climb the trees, or conceal yourself in the thicket and some fire upon the ambush.
That part will suit your speaker.
The rest will follow me and fall upon their flank like furies.
Here will I be.
At the same time, let every man with restoring through the forest and jump avant in every direction, so that our numbers may appear the more formidable. We three, Baldur, Gilbert, and myself will fight wherever the fray is hottest.
Mastery, excellent. We will so bewilder them with sports that they shall not know where the salutes are coming from. I have more than one shot away artillery from us. Only let them come on.
Silence.
Is this the dragon's nest? Will you leave, sirs? I am a servant of the church, and yonder are 1,700 men who guard every hair of my head. I am delegated by the high justices, on whose sentence hangs life or death. The thief, the incendiary, the villains, the venomous generation of vipers, crawling about in the dark and stinging men. You, dear precious captain, command commander-in-chief of court forces, a team of sharpers, grand noble of all roads under the sun.
Must I guess it up her? But now, to the point.
Sure. What you're not worthy to receive. Look around you, incendiary! As far as your eye can reach, you're environed by your housemen. There's no chance of escape. Okay, here, then, what mercy and forbearance justice shows such towards miscreants. If you instantly prostrate yourselves in submission and for mercy and forgiveness, then severity itself will lend to compassion, and justice be to you an indulgent mother. She will shut one eye upon your horrible crimes and be satisfied. Only think, to let you be flogged on the wheel.
Touch him not. Let no lay a finger on him. Hachi, so father, just 917 men on whom I'm the captain, and not one of them has been taught to throw or the signal, or learn to the music of archery. For there stand 1,700 men grown gray under the muskets. But now, listen, Joseph Moore, the captain of incendiaries. It is true, I have slain and counted emperor, burnt and plundered the church of Saint Dominic, and flung firebrands into your beauteous, bigoted city, and brought down the power magazine upon the heads of diverse Christians. But that is not so. I have the more. Do you observe this gold portrait links on each finger? Who want report punctually to their worships, or whose sentence hangs life or death, what you shall hear to see. This will be argue from the finger of a minister, who asked his feet of his praise during the chase. He had fashioned himself out from the west wick with the first favorites. The ring of his labor was his large greatness. Orphans tears helped him to martyrs. I could tell more stories about my rings, but at the end of the words, I have already wasted upon time.
That such a miscreant should be so proud.
That's not so. Now I will speak proudly. Tell your master that by treachery retribution, vengeance by occupation.
Then, you despise mercy and forbearance. Be it so, I'm done with you. Now then, sirs, you shall hear what the high powers direct me to make known to you. If you will instantly deliver up to me this condemned malefactor, bound hand and foot, you shall receive a full pardon. Now, sir!
Do you hear that? Do you hear it? But what's that? Why do you hesitate? They offer you freedom. They grant you your lives. You already were prisoners, and it is clear you are already condemned felons. What? Do you still hesitate? Understand God? It is so difficult, then, to choose between heaven and hell, to put in about Father.
Is the Pharaoh crazy? Perhaps you're afraid this is a trap to catch you alive. Read it yourself. Can you steal out?
Only see! What more can you require yet? Some with their own hands. It is vast beyond all bounds.
What devil incarnate is it that speaks out of him?
What? No one's tired. Do you think it possible to cut your way through your phalanx? Only look round you. Just look round. You surely don't reckon upon that. That war indeed, my Chinese conceit. Or do you flatter yourself that you will fall like heroes because you saw that I rejoice in the prospect of the fight? Oh, do not concern yourself. You are not Moor. You are miserable thief. What? Are you still irresolute? Are you mad? Are you insane? Oh, it's unpardonable. Do you machine? I shall thank you for my life. I disdain your sacrifice.
I shall go mad. I must be gone. What's the like ever heard of?
Or are you afraid that I shall stun myself, and so what suicide put an end to the bargain? Which only holds good if I am giving up my life? No, comrades, that is a vain fear. Here, I flee away,
my dagger and pistols and this fire poison, which might have been treasured to me. I am so wretched that I have lost myself, even over my own life. What? Still in suspense? Or do you think, perhaps, that I shall stand to my defense when you try to seize me? See here! I bind my right hand to this oak branch. Now, I am quite defenseless. A child may overpower me, who is the first to denounce his captain in the hour of need.
And what the hell encircled us with 9 horned cars? Who is the coward that will betray his captain?
Pardon me about it! Away with Alaska! Terrier said that you could not find a single traitor! Hazard! Hazard! Save the captain!
Hazard! Save the captain!
Save him!
Save our noble captain!
No! We are great communists! I feel a host in the single death or liberty. Until this, they shall not take a man alive!